All right, let's turn now to a current event that's happening not this weekend, but next weekend in Davenport. The Mississippi Valley Blues Fest is returning for its 40th year. I mean, it's a big comeback for this festival, which was canceled last year and rained out in 2023 and 2022. So this year's festival will be Friday and Saturday, September 19th and 20th. And joining us to talk about what you can experience this year is Howard Bunch, board member with the Mississippi Valley Blues Society. Howard, thank you so much for being here with us. How does it feel to finally be back in LeClaire Park?
Oh, it's going to be really nice. We're looking forward to it. We have 7 great bands on Friday and Saturday. Friday kicks off at about 4 o'clock, and Saturday kicks off about 2:30. So we're really excited about it. We also um, doing something new. We have a blues school for children, 16 and under, are admitted free with a paying adult. And one of the things we have is we got from one of the guitar companies 50 bodies. This is called the body of the guitar that were rejected for the fine guitars that they make. And they gave those to us. And the kids, we're going to hand them out to the kids, and they can paint on them or draw on them, magic markers, whatever they want to do with them.
Oh,
And
that's
and again,
awesome.
kids are admitted free. Our blues in the school is a big deal in the Quad Cities. In 23 and 24, we averaged 4,000 kids that we reached out to. We bring in a well-known blues teacher who's also a musician, and he covers the history of the blues and teaches the kids some songs, and they have a great time.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I got to ask, Howard, after the last few years of the pandemic, you've been rained out, you had to cancel last year's festival. Why is now the right time to bring back Blues Fest for the 40th year?
Well, we want to continue what we've done. Um, our our 3 goals are education of young people, and then we want to preserve the history of the blues. And if you go to the mvbs.org website, there's so much history of the blues in there, and there's free programs you can listen to every week, and there's music by various musicians that you can play. So, and then the other thing that we want to do is preserve the tradition by having concerts throughout the year. Most of the smaller concerts, which we have at area establishments, area bars, are free. And then for the Blues Fest, we've lowered our price from $35 a day to down to $20 a day. And so we're hoping that that stimulates people to come.
I love it.
The We don't have time to go through all 7 bands that we have, but I do want to emphasize the Cashbox Kings on Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Dan Aykroyd, who is a big blues fan and one of the original Blues Brothers, and on Saturday Night Live, he said about them, quote, "The Cashbox Kings rule the roost," unquote. So he was, he's quite a blues aficionado, and he thinks they're great. They're out of Chicago. We have 6 other bands that are touring professional bands, and we're looking forward to it.
Well, Howard, in the few seconds that we have left, 40 years is a long time. What is it about jazz that you think is so captivating?
Well, jazz is captivating. Um, there's some debate on whether or not jazz helped the blues come along, or blues invented jazz and they went to jazz. So the last thing I'd like to say is it's a very casual environment down at LeClaire Park, and you don't even have to shave unless maybe your significant other says, no, you're shaving. And that might be the case in my home. So thanks for having me, Shelby. We're looking forward to a great. Oh, we also have a merchandise tent and food
Mm-hmm.
vendors, everything.
Oh yeah, there's
So
going to be food, merch, Blues School, lots of live music. There's going to be a ton to see and enjoy at this year's Blues Fest 40th anniversary. Howard, thank you so much for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
For you guys at home, a 2-day pass is just $35 if you get it in advance, or $20 for a single day ticket. We have links to grab your tickets at WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.